I'm Sunil Nambiar from IndusTV. Welcome to this special election talk time. Today we have with us Mahesh Bhagia. He is the chairman of the Edison Democratic Organization. Welcome to you, Maheshji.
Thank you, Sunilji, for having me today.
Since you got into this new position as the chairman of the Edison Democratic Organization, how do you feel about this position and what have been your achievements since then?
First of all, I want to namaskar and thank you, Sunilji, for having me today. We are in very exciting times right now. I got elected as a chairman for the Edison Democratic Organization in July. Since then, we have been very actively trying to make sure we win these elections this November, which are 5 days from now. It's a very unique experience in leading the members of the Democratic Party in Edison. We are the fifth biggest town in New Jersey. So we have around like 60,000 voters that we all cater to. Out of that 60,000, almost 30,000 are Democrats. So we have a pretty big population that we try to encourage. We try to get them out to vote. So it's been a unique experience. I've been involved with Democratic Party since almost like 12 years, working from grassroots levels, canvassing, and now it's a different experience being the chairman, trying to lead the organization and take us to the next level.
We have been in the pandemic times since March, and especially since you took over this position in July. I'm sure you would have faced a lot of challenges from the pandemic point of view and how you're dealing with it. Can you talk us through some of your things, how the impact has been on your work after taking over as a chairman?
Right. So because of the COVID, it has created a very a unique situation for us in terms of we have moved away from a lot of traditional canvassing where we knock the doors, we give out the mailers. We have moved much on the digital side. We have been putting out the Facebook post, emails, trying to reach the voters through the text messages, because it's very important that to keep the safety of the residents first, and also the canvassers and the volunteers that are helping us to get the voters out during this pandemic time. We don't want us to be the cause of cases to increase. As you know, recently again there are spikes in the COVID cases in Edison specifically too. So we have been very proactive about making sure that we take care of the safety and try to reach out and get our message across more in the digital way. So that's that. So because of the COVID all those things have changed.
The South Asian community is very prominent in Edison. You can see that while you touch the town. What kind of work are you specifically doing for the South Asian community in Edison?
Right. Edison is a very diverse town. We are a majority town. We have a lot of people from South Asia. We have good number of Muslim population, Jewish population, and as well as Chinese population. So we've been very actively working during this last few months, also trying to make sure they are well educated about the issues surrounding the elections this November 3rd, and also doing a lot of work with the food pantry, distributing the masks. Those are the other activities that we have been doing along with this most diverse community, trying to help them in any way possible.
As you know that we have seen that all the voters, especially the South Asian community, when they get a ballot, sometimes they ignore it. They don't really bother to send it back or even go to the polling booth for voting. So how are you going to encourage the South Asian community to participate in this whole election process, especially this year when it's so vital for everyone to participate?
Yes. because of this COVID in New Jersey this year, all the voting is happening by mail-in ballots, and each and every one of us needs to understand that this is a civic responsibility to get engaged in the process. If you are not going to be part of the process, then you would have any say in what gets done. After the election is over, and if you didn't have time even to vote for the any candidates, it could be a Republican candidate, it could be a Democratic candidate. Obviously, being a chairman of the Democratic Party, I encourage voters to vote for the Democratic candidates on column A. But again, it's more important to go out and vote for anybody you like. Have your voices heard, because as in United States, it's a little different. We don't know who you voted for, but we do know that whether you voted or not voted, that's a public record, right? So all the programs and everything the candidates do, and here is going to be towards the community that is more active in participating during the voting process. And again, like since this time it's more by the mail-in ballots, there is after you mail it also, there is a process to go and track your ballot, make sure your ballot has reached, and your vote and your voice will be counted this year.
A lot of people have already voted. I think it's about 70%, and everybody is anticipating and looking forward for this November 3rd evening. So from the local election standpoint, from New Jersey standpoint, or probably even national, what do you think? Do we anticipate results coming in, clear winners coming in on November 3rd? What are you looking forward to?
So, in just to give you just a glimpse of what's happening in the Middlesex County so far, we have around 240,000 mail-in ballots, right? Casted till now. We hope that it's going to reach till 270 to 80,000 number, and it's a lot of envelopes for county to open and count them. So. We're going to begin the process soon, or early next week. Obviously, the count is not going to come out till November 3rd, but we anticipate that in a week from November 3rd, we should have clear understanding of where we stand. But we are hoping and keeping our fingers crossed. But again, like I said, we appreciate all the hard work that is going to go in opening up those envelopes and counting. And again, we are also, Middlesex County is also actively looking to recruit people who can help with accounting. It's a paid position. So anybody, any of our community who are watching today, if they want to participate and be part of this process, please feel free to check out the Middlesex County Clerk's office and to see if you can, if you want to join this process of counting the votes, or again, if you want to reach out to me, I'm more than happy to guide you how you can go about and doing it. And second thing that I want to mention also, since we are 5 days into this, some voters have asked me whether they can go in and vote in person on November 3rd. So in regards to that, all the voting that is going to happen in person is going to be provisional ballots. It is what is a provisional ballot? It's a piece of paper which is similar to your mail-in ballot. You would have to go there. You would have to fill in the form and cast your vote and put it in an envelope and give it to the poll worker at that time. So from your experience standpoint, it's going to be much more harder to do a mail in person, because you are repeating the same things that you would normally do with the mail-in ballot, but also at the same time you are now risking going into the polling booth area and doing more work for yourself. So I strongly recommend that you find your mail-in ballot if you can find it, and if you lost it, there are replacement centers near Edison. Is Highland Park is one of the locations where you can go in and request a replacement ballot and drop it at the nearest location near you. One is in the library, and one is in the township, and the third one is in the Middlesex County. So I'm sure the viewers who are watching Middlesex County and throughout the New Jersey, there are many secure locations that you can conveniently go and drop your ballots.
We have seen, large queues, and if you're talking about going in person and voting on November 3rd, there are few people who, even with the pandemic times, they like to go there, or people who are still thinking, and they decide the last minute, oh, I want to go and vote, let me go and drop my ballot,
Yes.
especially with all the things that they're seeing. So with the rise in COVID cases recently, what are the safety measures that are around in the polling stations? Can you give us some perspective of that?
So all the polling locations are going to abide by the governor's guidelines for the COVID. All the locations are definitely going to have the temperature check, hand sanitizers. Poll workers are going to wear masks, and it's also going to be expected from the people coming in. To wear a mask and keep themselves, sanitize their hands before they touch any other objects nearby. So all the polling stations are definitely going to abide by the governor's mandate regarding the election office. But again, like I said before, it's better if you still feel like you want to go there, go pick up your mail-in ballot and drop it in the polling location near you on November 3rd, and it's still going to be counted.
Thank you for your valuable insights, Mahirji, and all the best to you for November 3rd and beyond. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Sunilji, and thank you, Indus TV. We are in, like I said, we are in a very exciting times right now, and I really thank on behalf of the Edison Democratic Organization for you to take up your time today for bringing our message to the people in New Jersey and throughout the state to get the people out to vote. Thank you so much.
Thank you.